All right, Sunday morning, we got us a no heat call. Customer tried to change their own thermostat, and now the heat's not working. So we can go see what we can find out. So he's one of the good ones. He changed his own thermostat, but he at least turned the power off. So fuse was not blown. We got the call at the zone board. We got the call at the unit. The contactor's pulled in. So we're going to see, do we have voltage at the bottom of the contactor? If we do, is it going through the contactor? And if we don't, then we got to find a trip breaker and potentially why it tripped. Bottom of the contactor, nothing. All right, got everything wired back up. Reset the breaker. Let's see what happens. Awesome. We are on and running.
Hold up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A 5 flash is going to be what? A soft lockout? For what? It just came on. So much for this being an easy one. We reset the power just there at the defrost board. I pulled the plug, reset that error. It came on, immediately went into a defrost cycle. And here is what the service facts have to say. So a 5 flash soft lockout. 5 flash goes away after soft lockout periods expire. See note 2. And note 2 is all about the low pressure control, and if the coil temp sensor and ambient temp sensor have failed. Now I reckon we're going to be checking these sensors. We'll ohm these out and see what they're reading and see, is it a sensor issue or is it a pressure issue? I mean, my pressure was down at like 45, but it had just kicked on, so I would imagine it would start climbing. I don't know that it's a refrigerant issue. Ohming out the coil sensor, we got 27.5 K ohms. That puts us right around 30-35 degrees, and I'm measuring 36 degrees with the pressure probe. So we talked to the customer, added just a little bit of charge to it, 1.5 pounds. Holler at him one more time, see if he wants to do a leak search or if he just wanted me to top it off, and we'll go from there. We got us a hit right here on this U-bend. You see it? Man, it's very small, but it's there. We got them taken care of, at least for now. We got it recharged, got them back up and running. We'll get them a price on coil replacement Monday, and go from there. We're getting things set up right now. We're going to be swapping out that evap coil we found leaking from over the weekend. We got orange and red tied together, liquid line closed down, gauges are open. Let's press in this contactor and get this guy pumped down.
We got to get this filter dryer changed. We got the nitrogen going. I know some of you were thinking I didn't hook it up. I'm gonna try not to get into your way here, but just not a lot of room for me to really work, so it is what it is. Hopefully there was enough braze still left on there that we got it sealed all the way around. We'll get this other side and then we'll check pressure test, holding steady. We're gonna let this go. Let's see where we're at. 566, 565, a little more to go. All right, so we will let that vacuum continue to pull down. We'll do a decay test on that, and then I will get right back with you once the unit's back up and running. Just wrapping up, we got 120 over 305 with about 8 degrees of subcooling right now. I think I'm gonna leave it as is. Last thing I want to do is overcharge this thing. Calls for 10, we're at 8. You're allowed plus or minus 3, so that is gonna be good enough for me.